Welcome back, everyone, to the Westport Independent. Now, last time we got a letter, and I'm afraid I know what it is. Let's just I've got 2 letters. That's even worse. Dear editor, one of your employees, Frank, has recently written quite a few questionable articles about your paper. After all the other ones he's written, you know, the ones praising you guys, we expect you to show your people proper discipline in order to prevent events such as these, especially since the regarded employee has a history of disloyal behavior. Okay, you do that. You do that. Who's the other one? Most hostile editor. Oh, we noticed that last week you posted an article about the value of our currency. Such disloyal messages only serve to cause unnecessary panic and confusion amongst the public. This event will reflect badly on your record with us. If this behavior is not stopped, there will be consequences. The loyalist party of the Westport. I'm just being... Westport contractors accused of botched construction work. Thanks to government... New proposal by the Laborist government will lower the taxes for high-income earners. No. This will decrease the will affect the economic support of public schools and hospitals. The loyalist government believes in rewarding. I'm just gonna scratch these 2 and keep that in. You know? Okay. How about you, Phil? Yeah. Bar brawl in Western districts. Some decrease. Oh, too bad. Too bad. A large number of employed citizens just got larger as Western Sons goes bankrupt. Small furniture maker. Yeah, how about this one? This is less aggressive. The small furniture maker Western Son has officially closed down their business. The company has been steadily losing money over the last 5 years before finally shutting their factories yesterday. Western Son employed around 200 people in their factories and stores. Actually, I might as well leave that in for consistency. Yeah, let's just keep that in. Former rebel speaks out to press. The end times are near. The confessions of a former rebel. Today, a man claiming to be a former member of the rebel cell approached local press for an interview. The man admitted to a number of illegal activities, including recent attacks on police officers. He claimed to have parted ways with the group as a result of guilt. It's getting worse, he stated. If this continues, innocent people will be hurt. Ooh, definitely. Okay. You can't do that. How about you? You can't do that either. Can you do this while you do this? No. No, you can't do that. How about you? Can you do this? Thank you. Somebody is at least willing to work with me. New loyalty reviews for government employees. We had dissenters. To determine allegiances among government employees, a new policy of loyalty reviews was announced today. Representatives assure that they will handle these delicately and only use them in rare cases. These will be mandatory for all employees who are not members of the Loyalist Party. Ooh. Cut these 2. These are not good. These are not Gucci. Not deja vu. I don't think I even know what those meant. Who cares? Taxes will be lowered. I'm a rebel. It's unsocietal. You, 50%. You, 30%. You guys want celebrity, so you're just gonna get a whole good 10%. Published. Passed through the southern docks on my way home to pick up some stuff for my friend. When did he pick up an accent? I don't know. My gosh, that place just becomes more run down every year. I'm surprised you even dare to go there. There are just so many criminals there who will rob you blind if you make a single mistake. It's not that bad. I walked through there before, and while it's a rowdy place to say the least, personally I've never been attacked. I've got to agree with Phil on this one. I've had friends who've been assaulted there, so there's no way I'd go near that place without reliable company. A woman probably shouldn't walk alone in those parts of the city anyways. A woman should be able to walk alone anywhere without fear of her life. She has a point. She has a point. Clickety click. Holy crap, there's a lot of suspicion we suddenly just lost. A lot of swift switches to the loyalists and quite a bit more popularity. Got some mail. I love mail. Just a little bit of mail. Lower taxes because your money belongs to you. Cool. New teaching material in all state schools. Police prevent attempted bombing. Improve equipment for Westport Police. Movie star in minor car accident. Ooh. I think in the last one we had that, like, first couple weeks. I'm not sure. Movie star crashes car without a scratch. Pretty much nobody would be walking away from a crash without a scratch, so... Julie, you can do this. New teaching materials in all state school. Thank you. Government plans to censor teaching materials in state schools. New teaching materials will be replaced with updated material. Okay, thank you. Phil? Oh, okay. Frank, thank you. Police prevent attempted bombing. Rebels suspected of attempted bombing of government officials. Police prevent attempted bombing. Yeah, let's go with this one. No rebels here! Yesterday, a bomber was prevented from arming a large supply of explosives outside a government office. This occurred in a small van parked outside the building. The perpetrator was caught by a security guard who found the van suspicious. Local rebel group are believed to be behind the incident. Phil. When are you gonna go get Hercules? You know, we could use him. New park plan for Southern Knox. Hey. We'll make room for the There we go. Thank you. Let's go. New park planned. Double suspected. New teaching materials and Movastar in minor car accident. Not much industry here, but we'll deal. You're gonna get about 20%. You're gonna get about 40%. Actually, no, you're gonna get 30%. You're gonna get about 15%. You're gonna get 30%. 35%. Publish! It's another cramming down propaganda in school. I honestly can't believe this crap. Calm down, Frank. I've seen the books my son brings home from school. They're ancient. They've been due to an update for years. Do they get to see the articles I scratch out? I don't think that's the point, Anne. This will give the loyalists full control over what the children believe is right or wrong. This is nothing more than an excuse to force-feed kids with their bullcrap propaganda. Oh, come on, Faith. If the government doesn't pick the books, who will? You precious rebels? Huh. I think that last time we went a little farther with that. Where it ended with, how about the teachers? Ooh, man, we're losing popularity. Signs of the times, I guess. Why are you suspicious? Why? Burglar apprehended. Anarchy postpones elections. Movie star divorces 8th wife. Now, I remember from the last one that this is wrong. Rules on the marriage, divorce. There we go. Done. Julie, you take that. Now let's take a look at all these. Discuss with the responsible press. Tries to whitewash his past. In a press event today, Linma chairman Andrew Lakin addressed his recent appointment. Proud of his nomination, Lakin discussed his plans for a more responsible press. This came up while addressing the accusations of corruption during his past career as minister. Something like that is exactly why LMNA is needed. How about we scratch that? Phil, thank you, Phil. Phil, you need Hercules. Let's find him. Government informant killed in fire. Brave patriot murdered in terrorist plot. Cool. Good with me. Last night, a fire broke out in the middle of the Eastern District in the home of Rob Getty. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but neither Getty nor his family survived. Getty was an ex-rebel who provided the government with vital information in the months before his death. Police have yet to issue a statement, but speculate rebel retaliation. Seems good. How about this? Okay. Break. You are my rebel. My rebel. Anarchy postpones elections. Loyalists cancel democracy. I'd like that one much better. Even if I was doing a Rebel playthrough, I would probably still use the other one. Simply because that just doesn't sound right. I mean, it does sound right, but it also doesn't sound right, if you know what I mean. Some hairs. Whoa, what the heck happened here? The government announced today that the upcoming June elections will be postponed. The stated reason is security measures following the recent increase in acts of terror occurring in the city. This is a time for action, not discussion, the president stated. Political debates can wait. As of writing, no new date has been issued. How about that? I think that's good. Frank. Thank you, Frank, my rebel. My good old rebel. Westport Independent. Movie star divorces 8th wife. Energy. Braveness. Chairman. You're gonna probably get about 15%. You're gonna get about 25%. You're gonna get about 30. You're gonna get the rest. How about 20%? And then you go up to about 36. Oh, okay. Down to 35, up to 20. Publish. I met my neighbor in the hall when I left for work today. She talked about how sorry she felt for Harold Finn and his recent divorce. I just stood there, speechless. Why does that woman keep falling for the first jerk with a slick car and a greasy hairdo? Instead of asking them, why not just ask how the heck he's allowed to treat women like a spoiled child treats his toys? Well, money and social status usually means that you can get away with things, especially if the victim is nowhere near that level. Amen to that. They agreed on something? What? Okay, the end is here. Let's see how everything went. Oh wow, we just maxed out popularity in the southern districts, in southern docks. Not really popular much else, but let's see how everything went. No suspicion, completely loyalist, a little bit lost in popularity. I learned you can actually speed this up, so it won't take nearly as much time as like just do that. Day of the Public Culture Bill in the northern suburbs. Loyalist Party is hosting a small outdoor celebration for the introduction of the Public Culture Bill. Big banner for the property in Meadow hangs over the stage set up in the event. So far, celebrations have been consisted of a small speech from the president, followed by a local children's choir singing the national anthem. Outside, we've already said all this. For people with not a single disloyal citizen to be seen throughout the district. And this will be interesting. The Western District. And the achievement is in the way. Western District have always been supportive of the loyalist government, but it's never been more evident than today. While a few rebel voices once rang through the district, they are now nothing but a faint memory, long gone from the minds of the people living here. The loyalist government has clothed the walls of multiple buildings throughout the district with giant banners emblazoned with their emblem as one walks down the street with an eerie feeling of authority can be felt, ensuring the safety of both you and your neighbors. At the Eastern District factories... Okay, I can't really read, because the achievement's in the way. The day has been filled with searches and examinations. The loyalist government has been sent out countless police officers to inspect the industries, with instructions to stop at nothing to exterminate the last of the rebels. Guards have been posted at every gate and have been instructed to do full strip searches of any workers they find suspicious. The government has also made sure that no one leaves without their permission and has set up multiple barricades along the eastern borders of the district. Okay. For the inhabitants... Oh wow, this looks very oppressive. I should do a Rebel Let's Play next. For the inhabitants of Southern Docks, the Public Culture Bill is the least of the problems. Since early this morning, police raids have been going on all over the district. As the origin for many of Westport's anti-government groups, loyalists are making sure that even the smallest spark of rebellion is extinguished. Most people tried to lock themselves inside their homes, which led to police smashing windows, breaking down doors, and even using smoke grenades to force potential perpetrators outside. Some reports even suggest that police have threatened to set entire apartment buildings on fire to get suspected rebels out of hiding. While the city is as busy as ever, a small newspaper called the Westport Independent soldiers on. The paper has had its fair share of ups and downs lately, but no matter what hardships it faces, it just keeps on standing. While the current Westport Independent might show exemplary morals and loyalty, their road to prosperity was not without complications. Like several local papers, there were certain individuals who showed a general lack in character. Individuals whose difficulties with authority led to both violence and vandalism. Individuals whose misguided and deviant ideals poisoned the minds of those around them. Individuals whose selfish behavior undoubtedly posed a danger not only to themselves, but to society as a whole. At the Westport Independent, this individual was named Frank. Naturally, like other local papers, people like Frank have been removed or re-educated to ensure Westport is a shining example of press integrity and responsibility. But what matters is not those who have left. What matters are the dutiful ones remaining, whose can-do spirit delivers truth and cultivation to the public. The paper also suffered some blemishes on its otherwise spotless record. Months ago, one of these traitors, a journalist of a questionable integrity named Julie, not only left the paper, but also the country. Having studied abroad and been turned by foreign propaganda, authorities believe that she returned home with the intention of spreading subversive, disloyal slander. This is only reinforced by her recent actions overseas, spreading blatant lies about both her native city and country to the local press. The Westport Independent has taken great care to distance itself from this dangerous traitor, with several of its employees denying ever having anything to do with Julie. Wow. For an example of the staff's loyalty, one only needs to look at the publication's Rising Stars. Phil, a longtime veteran of the Loyalist Party and the Western Independent. Phil has quickly adopted a new guidelines of the Public Culture Bill, and the LIMDA becoming a shining example for other members of the team. Besides adhering to the journalistic standards, he has even aided the process in another way, helping to identify certain rogue elements within the publication. This exemplary act of civil courage aided integration gratefully. Why, as it stands right now, Phil is both an inspiration for the publication's employees and an embodiment of the LIMDA spirit, who will undoubtedly go far indeed. But it's not just the male employees that stand out. Its female staff share the same inspiring qualities. For example, Anne, a working single mother of one and role model for the LIMDA spirit. As a proud citizen of the Eastern Factory District, she embodies the very spirit that drives her district, clockwork efficiently. In comparison to less devoted female LIMDA employees, despite overtime, pay cuts, and the untimely passing of her husband in an industrial accident, Anne has managed to author several of the paper's most successful stories at incredible speed. By both doing the work of herself and even other employees, Anne works tirelessly to both bring the nation to its news and its inspiration to women elsewhere. And now we just got the credits. Now, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope that you will stay with me. I just got there. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you'll join me next time in our next run, the Rebel playthrough. Take care.